Dining with Tanis and Elvis in full attendance. So for this dining with today, Wednesday, 21 May 2025, I, Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, I'm dining with Elvis. And this is the 2022 film Elvis. And this is a scene in his dressing room where he's looking in the mirror and he slams down a bottle of carbonated beverage. And it's like, I'm Elvis Presley. Gosh darn it, kind of thing. And so I was like, that's perfect for in full attendance. So he's in full attendance in movie form. This is my own personal copy of the film. And I'm in full attendance in person form. And I've got variation on my lunch is I mixed up kind of the combination and that kind of stuff. So today is an English muffin, Franzese English muffin, with fried egg, French cheese, and apricot preserves. So I went with an orange fruit, a furry fruit, a little bit like the skin on my face this time. And he was a man very much dedicated to his work, Mr. Elvis. And thinking of that, I was like, this is a good scene because it's kind of inspirational in its own way. And well, not kind of, it is, that he was very adamant about him and who he was coming through in his work, but also just kind of in like how he pursued his work and conducted himself on a daily basis. So here we go. The orange is apricot preserves. It's good. I can taste the preserves. And so kind of the emphasis of name, coordinating with behaviors and not just work product, but how one conducts oneself at work. And so I was like thinking, okay, I'm working at home and getting stuff done and I'm hungry and Elvis is over. And I'm like, you want to go to Dick's and get some lunch and get some food, whatever meal maybe. I decided to come with me. I'm like, he's like, surprise me. I'm gonna ask what you want, so I go up and I get a few things, including like 3 cheeseburgers, 2 for him and 1 for me. And I get back to the car and I extend a cheeseburger in each hand and I say, will you marry me? And then if he says yes, perhaps the officiator can be my supervisor, Mr. David Beckham. And where would we hold it? Well, if I'm working at home, working on my cardiology research for Mr. David Beckham, that kind of thing, I'm gonna do just like a backyard wedding. That way, how big is their backyard? How big is the backyard? Can the squirrels be in attendance? The chickadees go, you should get us a special feeder and make our feeder the backdrop. Anyway, I bring that up because in this movie, his nickname, or one of his nicknames, is Squirrel. And a chickaree is a North American red squirrel. So that'd be kind of fun. And do you have any other notes about this particular scene? He watches TV in it, but he turns the TV off. As he's speaking. And then goes back and turns it back on. If I'm recalling correctly. So he had a TV in his dressing room, and it was interacted with during discussions kind of centering around his career. Like, there you go. Maybe not included, but included in the movie and kind of the scene in the sense of like hearing about shootings of different political figures and stuff like that. There were multiple relevant politicians died and were incorporated into the story in this film, 2022 film, Elvis. So thank you for joining Tanis and Elvis and Tanis for this Dining With.